Make my own decisions, but it's my life. I gotta test my own limits. The bigger the reward, the bigger the risk. I had to work it out. I bent my whole wrist. Taking all these shots of progress, still time on the clock. Even when my back's against the wall, I'm still gonna ball.
Be patient, keep working.
Learn the road you travel on.
Be patient, keep working.
Even when it seems too hard.
Be patient, keep working.
That's what keeps me sane.
Be patient, keep working.
Gotta be a fan of this game. Drives me crazy, drives me crazy, drives me crazy. But I can never leave it, never leave, never. This game drives me crazy, drives me crazy, drives me crazy. But I can never leave it, never leave. Wow, just gotta hold that wheel still. Just gotta hold that wheel still. This game don't drive you crazy, drive you crazy. It's gon' do it. Just make sure you hold that wheel still.
So hold that wheel still. This game is savage. It'll invite you to travel just to sit back and watch you unravel. Cast judgment upon you, no gavel. Every day we battling, finding ways to keep moving. Not shook, no rattling. My cage is tungsten, steel, titanium, and platinum. Forged in the iron that brands cattle skin. Kidnapping the jaw jacket, holding it for ransom then. Man, I got away with these words. Got the page calling my ink handsome then. This game will throw you rags that turn to riches so fast and in. Oh yeah, it's happening. Like I said, leave the bags behind cause ain't nobody packing them.
You know what it is.
Define Us Enterprises.
On that Chicago-ish. And I got my homie T the guy with me. What the fuck up, homie?
Yes, sir.
Act like they want it, but we know they ain't gon' pull it. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Don't want no trouble, but we ready for the rumble. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Act like they want it, but we know they ain't gon' pull it. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Don't want no trouble, but we ready for the rumble. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Trying to get my bag, get out the way. All these bad actors playing like tough, but they all cap. Sick of this shit, yeah, it's all madness. They mouth break checks and can't cash them. It's pathetic, no doubt it. Addicted to clouding. They risking existence for some brief attention. It's really a sickness, these addicted. Weirdo. I avoid these, but they gotta play. Get my own world, keep this shit up the way. I keep it blick just in case I got left spray. I started out steady trying to hit a lick. Then find a way to get my own motherfucking shit. Now my goal is making all the money that I get. Multiply with several ears and I break a sweat. I don't waste no time with the chit chatting. I pay no matter anything that they gon' pay me. Debating random things on the internet. I don't argue with a shit trying to fillet me. Cut from the cloth, people can't duplicate. Close split circle lanes can't penetrate. Any disrespect, damn shit catch fade. I'm staying low key trying to get paid. They want it, but we know they ain't gon' pull it. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Yeah, we love to see that. And this shit don't want no trouble, but we ready for the rumble. Yeah, you know we love to see it. Act like they want it, but we know they ain't gon' pull it. Yeah, you know we love to see it. I said we love to see that. Don't want no trouble, but we ready for the rumble. Yeah, you know we love to see it.
Yes, sir. Now, how many rappers it would take to let you know? Just know that ain't got nothing for the guard. Come on, man, you ain't with a mog, I'm a man of morality. You ain't with a broad, I'm a super lyrical individual with a despicable flow. Not religious, but a little spiritual, though. Killing is a ritual. Getting physical is not beneficial to you. What the fickle, you know. No cap, who you know?
It was in existence.
Hopefully he see it.
Oh, that was always letting good.
What's going on, everybody?
What's happening?
It's yours truly, man, Mufasa Fashaw with another episode of Alphacology. And I got a special guest here today, man. My gentleman tip expert right here, Lee Goldwire, man. Go ahead, tell them about yourself, Lee, man.
Oh, man. So first off, it's an absolute pleasure to be here, man. I'm Lee Goldwire from Riviera Beach, Florida.
From
the Raw. I like to do my gentleman tips on Facebook, man, just sharing light for the men out here in the dating world, relationships, business stuff. just sharing my views, man, and it's been well received.
Real smooth brother, man. I can learn a lot of gems from that. I ain't that smooth, but I'm trying to get there. So I'll be taking into account for your gentleman tips too. With me being, trying to date or whatnot. I'll be taking those tips in. And today, we're gonna talk about, alpha male rules to dating and relationships. Like I always say, this is not tea. We dropping on here straight protein. It's gonna build your body up, make your mind stronger. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be the most alpha versions of ourselves. All right. I ain't saying you got to be the most alpha of the alphas of the world, but the most alpha version of yourself. Self improvement is the business we in. You understand what I'm saying?
Certainly.
And we do consultations, both of us. Where they can find you at, man? You got IG.
Man, my Instagram is real_estate_Lee, real estate Lee. Facebook is Lee Goldwire. Just hit me up, man. Love to have a conversation with other men about these topics, man, because it's important. It's important that we have these conversations because a lot of us have been conditioned in a way that's we have been conditioned in a way that's not beneficial to us in the way this world is moving now.
Not beneficial to your masculinity or your manhood.
Oh, certainly, man.
Right, so
certainly.
I want to start off by saying this, and I always say it. Y'all can jump on me if you want, but masculinity and femininity aren't the same thing. All right. Femininity clearly is an inherited value. Masculinity is something, your manhood is something that you earn, and you got to fight to keep it. All right. Hey, I don't make the rules. It is what it is. If you got, especially as a young black man, you got to wake up every day ready for war. All right. Spiritual warfare, financial warfare. You got to fight for what's yours. That don't mean you got to fight each other, but shoot, you got to probably do that sometimes, defending yourself. But you got to be ready. And if y'all do, some dudes sworn off dating. You know how they is in the red pill. Like they don't even want to date. They don't want to get married. I'm like, boy, y'all boys weird.
Yeah, you can't live life
so
like that, man.
I ain't gonna live my life, my whole life, not running away from females and not interacting. That's something I like doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are gonna step into the dating game and the relationship game, I'm gonna tell you right now that is a feminine sphere, right? The basis of it is feminine. You gotta jump in there and you gotta, like I said, earn your masculinity, earn the way to make it masculine to where it benefits you, whatever that is. So, I want to drop some rules before we jump from the, you go from dating, serious dating, and relationship. We usually do that. I don't know what the interpretation of dating now is, but it's usually, y'all spending time with each other, going on dates or going out, hanging out, whatever.
Vibing a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Like my boy say, I don't know if he on here, but shout out Coach D. But Coach D said best especially when I be on his YouTube. Date women that like you. You know what I'm saying?
Rule number 1, man.
Come on, date women that are interested in you, not what you can do for them, but you. And that right there, that'll save a lot of y'all from like a lot of mental headaches, mental gymnastics. Right. You know what I'm saying? I understand because, hey, I done took them L's before. I done simped out before. I done went a little overboard on a first date or chased. You know what I'm saying? We're going to say chase.
Certainly.
So, yeah. Certainly, if you trying to be the most alpha version of yourself, you ain't out here chasing. I'm just being honest with you.
Well, the thing for me is I like to let things happen organically. All right. I always believe that there should be mutual interest on both sides. Right. In today's dating climate, and with women, you have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. There's a ton of attention. There's a ton of DMs. I said it before on one of my gentlemen tips. Like dudes are literally cash apping women just to have a texting conversation. You know what I mean? Like you can't negotiate genuine desire. So for me, right from the beginning, there has to be a mutual interest. If I have to be the one chasing you, doing all of the texting, doing all of the calling, doing everything to get your attention, that's not a situation for me. For me, that goes against the values that I feel for myself, right? The masculinity in myself. Like I'm not doing all of that. Like it got to be a mutual interest on both parties for me.
Now that mutual interest, man. You said a mouthful. All right. So can you give them, give your brothers out there, man, your fellow alpha males, trying to be the most alpha version of themselves, a quick scenario or interest versus non-interest, because this some stuff we should be charging them for. You know what I'm saying? So
Soon come.
yeah.
So for me, man, interest is um when you guys are texting, there's a flow to the conversation. I posted a picture today on one of my gentleman tips, and there's a guy who asking a woman, hey, what you doing? She replied, I think, I'm out or something like that. And he responds with something else. And her answers are just kind of like focused on her, and they're just super dry, right? She shows no real interest in what he has going on. And this guy seems to just take what she says as is a good conversation, in which it really wasn't. So if a woman is really interested, man, she's going to ask you questions about yourself, about your day. Did you eat? What are you doing? Like there's going to be a general flow to the conversation. And if it's no interest on her end, the text message is going to be completely dry, man. And it's no, for me, it's no need to just force anything.
Yeah, that text game. And that's what I get a lot of cats like, man, how should I text her? I said, first of all, if you say good morning, she say good morning back, and you say how your day going or what's good, and she just say fine, that's dry texting. Fall back. That's like not even getting a response.
Right.
Because if my day is going fine, how's your day? All right, now you got a little bit more. You got a little bit more
Yeah, something to work with.
something to work with, and it's just like, how can I put this? Y'all have to discern a little bit, like if a female is interested in you.
Certainly.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're not on the top of her list. I ain't never met a woman yet that if they like, I got a couple friends, they let me see they conversations
Right.
for research purposes. I ain't nosy. But the cats that they like the most, they giving better interaction, more attentive, back. So it's just like I can understand they get busy or somebody get busy, then they text you back. Sometimes I'm not a good texter, by the way. So soon as I'm naturally not a good texter. So soon as I see interest and then I text her back and then I think it's dead, oh man, please. It's nothing. It's left on red. Like if I say how was your day and she say fine and we don't already have an established connection, man, that text game going out the window. All right. Now moving on. Now, I ain't gonna number these rules or anything like that. Bro, date yourself. I don't know. Date yourself. Take yourself out. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy some alone time, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I think it's important for one, as a man, to enjoy your own company. Right. There are times a lot of guys who go out and they go out with a specific intention on meeting women or trying to talk to women. And I firmly believe in going out and just enjoying yourself. Now, if you out and you catch the eye of a nice young lady and there's a real vibe and you decide to strike up a conversation, that's different.
Yeah.
But the intent when you going out isn't to be a thirst ball, right? It's not to be a horn dog. Like if you go out, you vibe, you meet somebody, you enjoy it, right? But I believe there's a total different energy if I'm coming in like, what a girl's at, what a baby's at. Let me see what's happening. Yeah, it's a total different energy.
I ain't gonna lie. college
It's a
days.
total different energy,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Early 20s, mid 20s. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
out there on the hunt.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
I know a lot of people done been there where you just on a script real hunt. But when you start to really know yourself, you really start to develop real confidence in yourself. It's like, listen, I'm gonna go vibe. I'm gonna let it really create itself, and I'm gonna let what I really want come to me. And I believe that.
Man, too smooth, man. Get off my show, man. Hey,
Hey, I'm
hey.
gonna let it come to me
Yeah.
because, like, when you a high value, when you're a man of a certain caliber and a certain energy, you like things in a certain way. And I promise you, it always finds a way to position itself in front of you. And it never fails, man. It never fails. So I believe in going out and really just enjoying yourself first, man. Being in your energy.
That's a dang gem right there, bro. You definitely gotta be in your energy for everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is you just gotta love yourself.
First for yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And with that being said, I always look at it as a situation where that most people, and I tell them, hey, date yourself. Like, yeah, go out. You can meet your boys somewhere, but before you go hang out with your friends and they out there thirsting, man, go vibe by yourself real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might go out on Wednesday. Oh, what you do Wednesday? I go here on Wednesdays. You can meet me if you want, but this is where I'll be at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Impromptu, spur of the moment type dates. That's always shows interest. Like, well, this is what I'm doing. You extend the invite, and if they show, then all right, that's interest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody chasing nobody. You know, because women don't want to chase. Men don't want to. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
When you're
chasing
trying to be the most
Nathaniel.
alpha version of yourself, you don't want to chase either. All right. Oh snap! I ain't even noticed that. It's a small camera mess up, you know, but y'all listen to it. What is this?
You having some technical difficulties.
Hold
Show
up.
getting too good, man.
Oh yeah, they hating now, man.
Show
Sorry,
getting
bro.
too good. These gems about to be dropped, man.
All the time,
That's crazy.
all the time, gems dropping. Hold up.
Just hold on for a sec. Y'all bear with us.
Hold on. Yeah, man. So this let me see what this camera.
This thing getting too good already, man. What going on?
So
Can they still hear us though?
yeah, they can still hear us, right? And so like,
Yeah.
so I got the date yourself,
Yeah, man.
right?
Just let me piggyback on that. The date yourself, man.
But
Listen.
can you tell them like the yeah, go ahead.
So when I was talking about date yourself, that means like you're really embracing what you bring to the table, right? Just who you are, doing the um internal work to be the best person that you can be. Regardless if you have women around you or you have your other friends, you enjoy your own company. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of that you really gotta do the self work, the internal work. So even for the gentleman tips that
niggas still here. All right, cool.
okay.
We gonna get it right. Go ahead.
Okay, I think we back live. I think we back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we gonna invest in another camera. You ain't gotta do all that. Come on, man. You make the show work. You know what I'm saying? My man work. Man,
Hey, we appreciate that though.
Shout out to Mr. Exclusive.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that though.
Behind the scenes shot call.
Yeah.
When I be getting in trouble on Twitter and stuff, he like, nah, that's good. That's good for the show. I'm like, man, anybody kick me off
Get
these
these views up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like it's very important for them to understand what they're doing and where you're going and what you enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
man.
that's a part of getting that alpha energy right, that gentleman tip. Like, hey, I extend you an invite. This is what I do. I take myself out. I enjoy what I enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
And when you extend the invite and young lady may decline, but when you kind of feel good about your own energy, you don't even trip off of that. Like you're not even trying to text her. You're not even trying to be mad. Like yo, where you at? It's like yo, if you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. Like
Yeah, man.
I'm cool either way it go, cause I'm a vibe myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you a whole
you just
vibe.
adding to that. You know
I'm
what
a
I'm
whole
saying? So
vibe.
it is what it is.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I done been there. Like I do my own little thing, and
it's
I check out the
important, man.
scenery too. So that's why I always let people know that hey, you trying to be the most alpha version of yourself. You do stuff you like to do.
First quarter.
Yeah, I done talked to a chick before, and she was like, "Yeah, where you going?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm going here. I like to go to the bar on Saturday. Oh, take me to Benny Hanna." I'm like, "Don't you like me?" I'm just like, I find you attractive, but
It's a manipulation tactic.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you gotta understand all, which is the next thing, man. You gotta once you start interacting with a female, you definitely have to discern what kind of woman she is off rip. If I take interest in any woman I'm attracted to, I learn this though. I be learning this the hard way. The red flags, they just get redder. That's all. They get red.
Say they get redder.
They just get more
Ah.
red. Okay, more red. All right. So yeah, you might have a woman that's interested in you, but she might be delusional, crazy. I better check out the what's that show called Thin Line? No, the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Even though I don't, what he was doing was real beta anyway, leading the girl on. But I done been in a situation where I ain't lead nobody on. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? And the
man.
insecurity started popping up. I remember I told you because you want to be honest. We're gonna get on that too, but you want to peep the red flags, and this what I'm talking about. When you're actively dating, fellas, be honest. I know we not programmed to do that because we so programmed for a chick to be like, oh, you date most. I don't want to talk to you. You talk to this girl, that girl, and that's just
Right.
a shit test. Because believe me, you're not the only one they talking to. Especially if you on a
Ah,
dating app. If you on a dating app, Tinder, you know what I'm saying? Bumble, whatever, bro. If they on there, bro, you not the only one that got that number, bro.
facts.
Come on, man.
Facts.
So don't let them play you like,
Facts.
oh, you talk to too many people, you got hoes. You got hoes. I tell them
Yeah.
straight back. Don't worry about me. You got the
Yeah,
hoes.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also sometimes guys feel the need to lie from a scarcity mindset. Like when you in alpha energy, man, it's about having an abundance mindset. And it's like for me, I play ball, so I'm not gonna shoot. When I shoot, I'm not gonna make every shot, but I'm gonna keep shooting. So the mindset for me is if you're gonna be dating multiple women, then I believe the woman needs to know like yo, I'm dating multiple women versus trying to make her believe one thing when it's something else. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it's a dirty game though. It's a
Yeah,
cold game both
real
ways.
dirty.
So I can sit here and say how I feel, and another dude playing the game another way, or another female playing the game another way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we athletes, so we know how that goes.
yeah, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: the game never stops. The game is no the game never stopped. When you put it like this, when Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl, he like, yeah, I'm gonna retire. Yeah, I'm good. Nah, you start preparing for the next Super Bowl win. Just
Yep.
like you're dating. Oh, the first date went great. You got to start preparing for the next date.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
which brings me to what I like to call you gotta make your own rules. So I'm gonna just call this rule: make your own rules, your own principles. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is you should budget every man. You should budget everything. All right. If you on date number 5 and you done spent and you done paid for all 5 dates, fellas, that's a red flag. If your rule is date number 6, that's fine. But date number 6, you gotta cut it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all right now, if you go 4, 5 dates, I ain't talking about if you got any or none of that, but you go 4, 5 dates and that girl ain't pull out her pocket yet.
She ain't feeling you, bro.
She ain't feeling you that much. She not. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A woman like you, she gonna pay for something. She gonna spend. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. They love to be on that whole, you gonna pay some bills, you gonna pay my bill. If she really like you, she gonna pay them bills.
Yeah, if a woman
she gonna pay something.
If a woman likes you, man, they spend money on you now.
Cause that's what
they definitely spend money on you.
Women that's going to be high interest. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but they independent and strong too. So that's
you
know what I'm saying. So
you
yeah,
gotta check that. See, that go back
they
to
independent
the red
and strong, man.
You gotta check.
Hey.
Sometimes I done been on dates with so-called alpha females, and they want to make it a point that they pay for the date. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I tell you, look, Kevin said, put your dick up. I understand you got your own. That's fine. There's other ways you can show me that you're interested or you trying to.
Right.
I don't like it.
Right. You know,
it would be other chance. Like I don't mind paying for the first date or whatever, but
let's talk about the first date. First date is that a rule? Is that a standard? Is that a principle? Because for me, like a general rule for myself is in general, I don't mind taking care of the first date, whether she asks me out or I ask her out. For me, that's just how I am. But if I say, yo, I'm about to pay, and she like, nah, I got it, and I say, nah, I got it, and then she come back and want to be strong about it, well, you got it then, no pressure. We ain't finna sit and have a tug of war about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my standard on it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not doing no $300 first dates.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
if you need
absurd.
$300 for a woman to enjoy herself, she not that into you. And if you feel any otherwise, you can log out of this dang show. And don't listen to my content because I ain't with it.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
You can have that.
One thing about a woman of value, she's going to add financially to your life. And it don't take that long for a woman to show you that she can add financially to your life. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of guys go on first dates and want to be. Sometimes guys, I saw something, man, where a guy spent like $250 on the first date. So I don't know how the date went, but he was mad that he didn't take her home and do whatever. And when I read it, I'm like, bro, it's not necessarily the money you spent. What was the energy like during the date? What was the vibe? Was y'all getting along? You know what I'm saying? Was she smiling? Was she happy to be in your presence? Like just because you spend a dollar amount don't mean she supposed to just jump off the cliff with you. You know what I'm saying? Like and sometimes some women have a rule, like first date, man, I ain't that ain't how I do. Right. But the next 2 days later, she ready. You know what I'm saying? Like he mad about the 250, but your time probably was coming 2 days later. But that's what I mean by the masculine energy, because I'm on the vibe. But listen, if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. Either way it go, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never pressed for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never pressed for it. So my energy isn't thirsty. It isn't like I gotta have. It's like, man, look, we vibing. If it ain't there, it ain't there. No pressure to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't live with a lack mind state or a lack mindset. So my approach is always totally different, man. You might have something you want to add to that.
Now this is see, we could go on and on how to date properly. Like I'm gonna just give them basic rules, but you gotta understand your energy. You gotta understand what make you comfortable. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Take first date. Take them. You got a woman. You want to impress her. Take her to an environment that you're comfortable with. All right. I like to say this: go places where you're celebrated, not tolerated. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a jewel.
Talk to him.
I used to have a little friend of mine. She used to work at a bar, at a certain bar. And when I walk in, whoever the chick I'm with, boom, making them drinks extra stronger, busting them down, smiling at me, hyping me up.
Right.
So, every time I went on the first time, It's called what?
That's called social proof. Like
Social
she
proof.
in a place
Pre-select, kind of
yeah,
pre-selected.
exactly.
So
She see
you
the
can
other people respond to you in a
exactly.
positive way.
If I'm trying to,
Yeah.
I might take her to my people bar. You know what I'm saying? I take her to the bar. She see I know the bartender. Everybody giving me positive energy. Boom. That's a one leg up on me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
Yeah.
I do that anyway. I ain't going nowhere when I'm like I went on one
Treat it
date
like
to
a
Duffy's.
peon or something.
Yeah, I went on a date to Duffy's. This was a long time ago. You know, and the bartender was kind of like whatever with me.
Right.
And it kind of threw the energy off. Like, why she acting like that? Why he
Right.
acting like that? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So you want to go. That's why you got to date yourself, so you can find out these places. When I go, I try. Hey, I like the bartender. Hey, what time? When the next time you working? You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
be thinking
Right.
4, 5 steps ahead.
Head.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So
on top of now this is a real gem. You know what I'm saying? This is certainly a real gem. But I don't even like to go to places where the lighting is too bright. Like I want to be in a place where it's kind of dim, where I can kind of where the mood can kind of be set, where it's a real the tempo is kind of where I would want it to be, and I can kind of create the energy that I want to create. But
the
if I'm at
music
a
ain't too loud.
right,
Yeah.
if I'm in a loud place, a bright place, you know what I'm saying, that the energy that I want to create isn't going to be created. Now, that's a real gem. That is certainly a real gem right there. Certainly a real gem. Stay away from them bright, light lit places, man.
Man, you supposed to be charging for
Man,
that
that
stuff.
man, that's easy. $3,000 right there. Easy.
$1,000 dating coach right here,
That's
man.
easy. 300,000, man.
I
Talk
can
to me,
go all
man.
day, man. But
Yeah,
this
yeah,
stuff
man.
come with try and error. And
Oh,
sometimes
certainly.
it come with you really committing yourself to this alpha male energy. And that don't mean you're mean to women or anything, but you just value yourself that much that you go out in this world and you make you you impose your will on the environment. You ain't gotta be all raw with it.
Right,
But
right,
all right, I checked this place out. I ain't really feeling that place, but I went to this place and I like this vibe. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's a reason
right.
why people go back to Chick-fil-A. You know, so you gotta
Mm-hmm.
be out. Let me figure out what I want to do. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
I do that from a business standpoint too. If I
Certainly,
do a business meeting, you know,
certainly.
I'm trying to pitch something. I'm trying to be in the environment, especially if it's I call it home turf. You the home team. So
Right.
if I
Create
take a chick
ambiance,
out,
man.
yeah, my ambiance is created.
Yeah,
They want a
man.
good time too. That's why they out with you. Or
It's-
even if they ain't out with you for a good, you still got a chance to swing it and show you like, man, okay, I took him lightly. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
I mean, but what woman doesn't want to feel protected?
yeah,
Doesn't want to feel safe? Doesn't want what woman doesn't want to feel like she's not in good hands? If I'm providing an environment where she's in good hands, she's safe, she can let her hair down, she can relax. She want to have a couple of drinks. It's a no judgment jump. It's a no judgment zone off the rip. You know what I
so
mean? So
so yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Since we talking about the dating part, bro, can you cats please stop taking your dates, your girlfriends, all of that stuff to the club? Stop doing that. I had now it was a younger dude, so he don't know anybody
you don't
better,
know
but
no
it's
better.
older dude that hit me up and like, hey, I take my old lady to the club and I felt like a coward because this dude kept trying to holler at. I'm like, all right. First of all,
You ain't in
if
VIP.
strike one, even if you ain't VIP, strike one. Why are you going to the club by yourself with your girl? All right. And if that dude blatantly disrespecting you in the club, believe me, yeah, he might not have no respect for you. But 9 times out of 10, I say most dudes that be in the club, they be in there with their friends. So I used to have a homeboy like that. I'm like, bro, why are we fighting? Oh, he just mad because his old lady wanted. I say, even if the man here with his old lady, even if she gave you the eye, come back
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Now we in
right,
here fighting
right.
because you deep in here. You know what I'm saying? You deep in here. You know we got your back, like, bro. I can't be that's beta as hell. That's beta shit. But
There's a thousand other women in here.
exactly. So when you get them
Crazy.
guys that's on that beta energy and they trying to, that's where beta males go. That's the club. It's beta
Right.
male central, all right, simp central. So they will try your old lady if you don't look the part, you'll get tried. And a lot of y'all, shoot, sometimes you can look the part and still get tried. Like I said, they got an army behind them.
Tell
So,
me he's doing it again,
oh, okay.
or at least
Oh, yeah. Hey, the
they're starting to mess up
it's
again.
starting to mess up again. Shoot, we gotta get this camera right. Shoot, I don't know why the camera like that. But like I was saying though, even though this camera all out of whack, but fellas, don't take your don't take your girl to single people places. All right. Now she in the club with her girls or by herself, that's fine. Even if you in the club with your boys, you don't want to put them in a situation where somebody disrespecting you or you know you a little bit too aggressive and be like, get off my girl. I done seen all of that. Like, bro, keep your hands off me. I ain't know this was your old lady. Like I done been there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So with that being said,
yeah, the video starting to trip again, big dog.
You had to you have to understand some good places to date to start off. You understand? Whether you're in a relationship or a first date or dating a chick.
Man, you should be trying new places too.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
you definitely should be
you
trying
should
new
be in a
places.
relationship. Go ahead, man. Walk by, man.
Go ahead,
See,
OG.
Alpha, man,
You
we
got
ain't,
it.
we ain't
We ain't
scared.
tripping, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you gotta sit there and look at all of that. You know, I don't mind trying new places, but you're not gonna see me in too many clubs with my girl
Right.
or with a woman that I'm trying to take on a date.
Right.
If you see me at a club, I'm probably already plugged in. We good. You know what I'm saying? Even a VIP or whatever I'm doing that day, and I'm not going by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by myself to a club, bar, watch sports. You know what I'm saying? Get me a drink or something. Get me some wings. I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's a lot of places you can go though.
Give them some examples of good places to take women out
Ooh,
on dates.
you want me to get in my bag?
Just a little bit. You ain't gotta go deep. You just
man, look,
some samples.
You gotta take into consideration, man. I'm 35 now, right? So for me, I always like things where we could be like with my girl. Like I like to do interactive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to go bowling. I like to go to the cigar spot.
Hey, you took the word right out of my mouth.
Yeah, man. I mean pool. What is it? Top golf. Top golf.
I
like,
ain't even go there yet. I want to check that
yeah,
out.
I like stuff like
you like
that,
interactive
man.
stuff. You like to have fun.
Cause I like the now we talking about in the beginning of the day. Cause I like to see how a woman is outside of her element. It's too easy just to go to a restaurant and she's gonna be super proper, right? So it's too easy to do that. You feel me? So I like to kind of be a little bit different. Yeah, you know what I mean. Something that could still be considered intimate. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to do a triple, quadruple date with my girl and for her girl and they dudes. You know what I'm saying? I like to be personal. I like for it to just be us. You know what I'm saying? I like for us to enjoy each other, enjoy our company.
Personally, I'm gonna drop a gem on them.
There's a ton of places, man.
Ton of places.
Oh man. Ton of places.
Depends on what level y'all on.
Yeah.
I will always tell them pool, bowling. I go to a karaoke bar.
That too.
Painting. Painting with the twist always I thought was always
that's fine.
Good idea. Then you know what I'm saying? I give y'all what other one, man? Oh, art.
Man, Fort Lauderdale on the beach.
Yeah, on the walk on the beach.
Like the strip. The script
if you can
on Fort Lauderdale, nice.
I ain't gonna lie, this is more of a sit down, but the live poetry.
That's
I like
fire. That's real intimate. Just the kind of vibe you want to create, my brother.
Man, they used to have this erotic poetry night down there in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that sound fire.
Man, undefeated down there. They got y'all gonna get it right for me.
That's funny, bro. That's funny. That's funny.
The boy was undefeated down there back in the day. I was like, yeah. So or even get it No movies.
Oh, first
No
date?
movie.
Nah, man, that's a bad move. That's a bad
Comedy
move.
show. What you think about that?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I do. I love the comedy show. You gonna laugh. You gonna eat. It's still
What they
kind of intimate.
man answer them questions on the
Let me
live
see.
first.
Let me see what we got.
If y'all got anything, man, anybody got any questions, man? Because I don't want to just be out here lost in the sauce and not interacting. Because I don't go live to not interact. So you know what I'm saying? I thought that's what you got to do.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Oh man, when Pops done party, he said you guys want a woman, not a wife. Two different people. Hey, that's a whole different show. I'm not like that's a whole different show. See, people be trying, especially shout out to my mom. She be trying to change the subject. Everybody ain't ready for that, mom. Hey, come on, man. You got to see the options, man. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Don't worry. We gonna crack open Proverbs 31 and break that down and break it down because now that's gonna hurt a lot of females' feelings too when we start talking about who a wife and who ain't. Because we definitely gonna separate the what is it, men from the boys, but the women from the girls,
Right.
the girls from the women. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody, what anybody saying? Because I don't get it all.
Let me see.
Rules to dating like an alpha male. We gonna jump into that relationship rules for the alpha male too. That's gonna hit a little deep.
Okay, let's see. Why not just cook for her on the first date? Would you ever cook for a woman on the first date? Or your girl on the first date? Not a girl, but somebody you dating on the first date.
We could cook for each other. I gotta like her, like to even let you in nowadays to even let you at my crib.
On the cooking on the first date is
it's
unless I'm a chef or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do that. We could cook together. Chocolate make but that's definitely.
I don't know about the first date though.
Like, now I'm gonna tell y'all something.
That's not for me.
That ain't for you. It depends on how like I'm not gonna lie. I done been on some dynamic first dates because we talked for about 2-3 weeks, so we sharing energy, and it's like
good
boom, and now
right.
we almost mess around and be in a relationship.
Cause y'all hanging out, talking good after that.
Good, yeah. So if y'all want to do that, I mean, if it's a girl that you find very high value, yeah, I'll pull out the utensils. Like sometimes I can't deny a woman's value. You can't deny it. Sometimes you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And like if you both of y'all got real high interest, you got really high interest, like she might be the one. We gonna talk about that in a minute. Right. But
cooking on I don't think I cook
cooking on the first date, bro. Like we said, man, listen. Art museum, poetry club, or comedy show, bowling, pool. You know what I'm saying? Something to have fun with it. You know, keep it G. Also, make sure y'all keep it G. All right. I'm dating, you dating. You know, we're looking for the best viable options for our lives. All right. I'm gonna tell you guys, don't think too much into the dates, but I'm just showing you what you need to do, just little tips to have fun. All right. Dating should be you're sharing happiness or sharing stuff that makes you happy with another person.
And happy hours too. Happy hours are certainly pretty cool. Little happy hour vibe.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. Even another cool one is could be like the escape room.
Oh yeah, you can figure out how smart she is in the escape room. Or how smart you are. I mean, you go both ways.
They ain't easy. The escape rooms ain't easy, but
I ain't never been on the escape
room. They cool. You get an opportunity to see how that's real life problem solving. You with a person, you can see how they handle stress. I handle stress pretty well. I'm a pretty patient person. I'm a chill person. So you know what I mean. So
ice cold vein.
Yeah, man.
Just hooping, huh?
Yeah, man. That's how it was, man.
Hey, man, we some athletes in here, so check this out.
Yeah, man.
We gonna always be cool under pressure.
Oh yeah, first quarter.
You know,
First quarter.
you know, it's just it's something in you. Like you got it or you don't. But
Oh, somebody did ask something else.
so anybody know anything? I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. Like I want to jump over into. That's a good idea, cooking for each other, or somebody cook for somebody. I don't mind. I done been in situations where I asked someone to cook. They was like, you gotta wait. We gotta be in a relationship.
Man, you
I'm
asked.
like, girl, you done did monkey double backflips. You know what I'm saying? Now you talking about
You ask a woman to cook on social media, she gonna ask you, "Can you build a spaceship?" Like, bruh, I'm just asking, can you cook? That's it. You know, can you build a house?
Nah, I can't build a house.
That's another conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother conversation.
You don't even like cats that do construction. Get out of here.
I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, what to say?
Can a beta male ever develop an alpha mindset?
Yeah, that's an easy question. Yes, they can.
In what way?
The best way is they want to better themselves as men. As a man, you want to better yourself. That's already an out. You already taking an alpha outlook.
Right.
It's one thing to say, man, I want to, for example, losing weight or getting swole, hitting the gym. Like I want a stronger body, a better body. That's already a alpha male trait right there.
Right.
Now, if you just saying that, but you still on your butt and you ain't doing nothing about it, then that's not an alpha male trait. Like you just talking. It's not a mindset on this planet that I could think about that don't take action. You can't just start uh, saying it and speaking. You gotta live it.
Right.
I want the best out of my life. The best I could do. I'm doing the best I can every day. Some days are better than others. You know what I'm saying? But that's the best you could do. If I'm sitting up here giving you great date advice, how old are you? 35?
35.
I'm 33. We've been going on days where at least since 16, some type of dates. I done been on horrible dates. I done been on great dates. You know what I'm saying? So we got some experience. I'm not sitting up here and telling y'all can't do this, or I'm not trying to tell you what you don't do. I'm trying to give you what you should do.
Some guidance, man.
Some guidance. It's like even when you coaching, you like, look, man, you got to do it like this. If you don't do it like this, you're gonna keep getting the same result. So y'all gotta understand, it don't take a bunch of money, to successfully date. All right, and I want to jump into.
Good question, though.
That is a great question.
Let me touch on it.
But I'm gonna give them a quick gem to change it. Listen to my podcast. It will help change your mindset.
100. 100.
I'm gonna give you a quick gem.
The crazy thing is, I was at the gym. I get like them 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. gym workouts in, man, in LA. And I was talking with a good friend of mine, and he was kind of going back and forth on some things. And I said, bro, we alphas, right? We don't make fear-based decisions. Like we make decisions out of confidence and that are carefully thought out. So the point I'm making is, if you're a beta, you can develop an alpha mindset by removing fear-based decisions. Right? You can't operate in this world thinking about what can go wrong, but what about what can go right? But you never know if you don't try. But if you operate from a fear mentality, that's beta to me. I'm not saying you're not going to be scared. Not saying you're not going to have reservations, but you got to believe in yourself, man. You really do, man. Because first of all, this world is just a tough time to be alive in general. You know what I mean? So yeah,
it's a definitely tough time to
man.
call yourself a man.
Facts.
Heterosexual.
Facts.
And it's an even tougher time when you proclaim that alpha male mindset.
Yeah, man.
I always get, alpha male, don't say you're alpha male. Come prove it.
I mean,
if you don't think I'm alpha, come prove it.
Well, we're on a show right now. You know what I mean? So it's easy to talk about, but I'm not gonna walk out and be like, yo, look at me, I'm an alpha. My energy speaks for itself. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. That's why I always sit up there and I say what I say, because that's gonna let you know off real. I ain't scared to say what I want to say.
Right.
You know how many cats
And I
be in my
stand on
inbox
that.
say, "Oh, say this, say that." I can't say it, but you can. Why? What? That's
Yeah,
beta. Like,
yeah,
bro, you
big beta,
scared? Who you?
big beta.
Oh, you gonna show your face? Yes, I'm gonna show my face.
Yeah, man.
They
Yeah,
one
man.
thing about it, they don't like a black man that's outspoken, especially in this society. They don't mind if you flamboyant, on the other side of the
Right,
team, LBGQT,
right,
and doing all that. But when I talk from a heterosexual black man, masculinity principles, manhood, traditional values,
right.
now I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I tweeted something the other day. I said a lot of these people out here, they're pushing you to raise feminine boys and masculine girls. It's a reason for that. But we ain't.
that's not, that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different
Yeah.
conversation. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, back to the topic,
Mm-hmm.
yo, we giving you this advice of how to date and how to pick women to date successfully. You want the best of the best. You know what I'm
Certainly,
saying? You
certainly.
want the best time, more bang for your buck, all of that. She want more bang for her buck, all of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do the work. We don't put in the work. We giving you the shortcut. Like, all right, you got bowling, pool, this, that, the third, museums. All right,
You
cool.
still gotta know how to conversate
You
too.
still got to know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah,
You still got to
man.
know what you're looking for as the most alpha version of yourself. Y'all should know who you are as a man and what you need, all right, in your life. If a woman come in your life and telling you what you need to do, and you like, yeah, I need to do that. All right, like you don't have no guidance and she guiding you, she the alpha in the relationship. Which brings me to relationship rules. All right. My first relationship rule, dog, my grandfather, he told me this. When I was young, I was around here in school, and I'm like, yeah, man, I got a girlfriend. He said, you can have a girlfriend, but it ain't real. You ain't got no real relationship. You know what I'm saying? You don't got a real relationship until you can put a roof over her head and food on that table. You don't need to be worried about no girlfriend. You need to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to
How you
take care of
provide?
yourself,
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
provide. First of all, providing is easy. If you can provide for yourself, you can provide for one more person. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's why I always tell dudes, masculinity and manhood is earned. Every woman want a man with a certain level, at least a certain level of manhood mastered
Right.
to
She
jump
don't want to
field.
teach you how to be a man
Yeah, exactly. But we see it backwards all day, every day.
all the
The
time.
worst movie the best movie, not the worst, the best movie that depicted that was Baby Boy. He
Yeah.
was running around here, messing with all these chicks, living at his mama house. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? He was women gonna be attracted who they attracted to, but that don't mean you're relationship material. Fellas, you gotta make sure you're relationship material before you get in a relationship, or you gonna be, oh, why she don't see me as alpha? Why is she trying me so much? Why is she disrespecting me? Okay. Uh, what kind of work you do? Oh, I ain't got a job right now. I'm living up.
What is that to respect?
What exactly? Now I ain't gonna lie. A woman can hold you down while you look for work, but it's only gonna be for so long. If you going on month eight, month number 8, and you ain't got no job, you ain't really got no woman. And all it's gonna take is the right dude to come through, and you out of there, buddy. Your name ain't on the lease. You ain't paying no bills, of course. I done seen chicks do paying bills, at least half of the bills, right? And she's still complaining. You know what I'm saying? Still don't feel like oh, can you show him how? I can't show him how to do nothing. I could tell him what to do. I could lead a horse to water, but he's not gonna listen if you don't want to. You lead a horse to
Boy.
water, can't make him drink it. So that's the first rule. You gotta be the bare minimum able to provide. You ain't got to provide a lifestyle where I want you super rich and you paying for 3, 4 luxury cars.
Right.
That's how they make it on
Right.
social media. But you got to be able to at least the bare minimum.
Right.
I got the rent
Right.
covered. I got food
See,
in my table.
I'm-
Shout out to Brazil, okay? First time listener. What's up? What's up? I just
that's
seen.
dope.
So that's dope, man. We talked about alpha males, the alpha male rules to dating and relationships,
All of
man.
that.
So
All of that. See,
first rule, you gotta be relationship material.
and if I'm keeping it a 100, like I don't even really believe in 50-50. Like I'm the type of like I believe a man should be carrying the lion's share of the bills, right? Because no woman is trying to submit to a man she's gonna have on bills with. That's just the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. But if I am the man that's taking care and doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm never forcing a woman to submit. Just by my energy alone, like I've been talking, it's just something that's recognized. Like she comes to that realization on her own. Like I'm not trying to beat it in her head, submit, 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 submit. It's like, man, this man doing everything I need him to do. Some stuff without even asking. I ain't got no issues with that man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
So it is what it is though. Some people want to go 50-50. They want to help mate. They want somebody to I'm different, bro. I know I'm different, but a man should be taking
So
care of
let
the
me
bulk
ask
of the
you, let me ask you.
responsibilities, bro.
So it's the submission is a requirement. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like feminine, soft women.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Alright.
that's my
That's the-
preference.
Yeah, that's preference.
Yeah.
I find it beta if you want a woman that's kind of masculine and trying to show you and trying to compete with you. And I ain't. Come on, bro.
You can
trying to be the roommate and try to do the 50-50. If that's what you need to do, and I told some dudes this, I said you gotta do what's best for you. You can't be. Don't worry about making her submit, and you ain't come in that relationship
on that
requiring,
energy, bro.
yeah, on that energy. Now you change your energy. It's time for you to. You probably outgrew the relationship.
She probably outgrew you.
I ain't gonna. I told one cat. I said, man, you in a beta. Yeah, sometimes dudes are in beta, especially younger dudes, bro. It's okay to live at home with your mama. You're not gonna be the most alpha version of yourself at 19 years old, at 20 years old.
Oh, she don't even know yourself.
And you don't even know yourself
You don't
yet.
even know yourself.
But
man.
you know you want to get out, so you already got a plan to get out, get your own spot, or you living with your girl, y'all doing 50-50. Y'all
Right.
young.
Right.
But at some point you're gonna have to grow. At some point you're gonna have to grind.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And my
Facts.
whole thing is you should always have an exit plan. Like, all right, I done did this far, and now you know she seen me grow. I'm telling you right now, if you don't grow, and let's say you in a 50-50 relationship type of deal, but if she say you don't grow mentally, emotionally, physically, yes, you need to get stronger.
Certainly.
You know, keep that body right. Financially, you need to start making better money, more money. Of course, you're not finna get no submission. Did you put, like I keep telling y'all, masculinity, certain levels of manhood is earned. You ain't earned no submission.
Just because you got a penis, my boy, don't mean a woman should just submit to you, man.
Yeah, so
you gotta earn
I
it.
don't know who told y'all that lie. Oh yeah, I was with the chick and she was still submissive. Where she at now? And she was paying for everything and she was still submissive. No, the hell she nah. It ain't gonna
man.
work.
It's crazy. Somebody,
It
oh
ain't
my
gonna
God,
work like that. And plus, submission, I like my submission as a choice. I'm not gonna force nothing. If you don't want to be submissive to me, I'm gonna let it be nice and known that somebody else will. And when they if I move on to them and they want to stop being submissive, I let it be nice and known. Abundance mindset. A lot of y'all jump in relationships, which is my.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm going off.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Topic. I'm going off on. I'm going off on a tangent. I want to keep it. A lot of y'all jump in these relationships with what I call a scarcity mindset. One night is like, this is the girl. She's the one because she was. I used to do that. I used to be ready for, because my love language. I understand what your love language is. My love language is acts of service. So I be, if the girl pretty and I find her very attractive and she go to start cleaning up and folding clothes, I be ready to throw, oh yeah, this the one. Where my ring at? Like I used to be like that. And then I'll be like, hold up.
Yeah.
This might just be a front to get me in a, in a
Right.
beta situation or in a situation where I'm
Mhm.
emotionally attached. Now I'm just like, I done been in those relationships. Like, dang, what happened to you? You was doing this, you was doing that, and then it was like, well, you started doing it. Like, I don't
Yeah, man.
negotiate with terrorists. All right. If you started my relationship off doing certain things and you stop because you don't like what I'm doing, you out of there. I
Yeah,
ain't
man.
doing that. It's a conversation. Do not stop with fellas. You gotta require your woman to do it. Don't stop what got you here. You gotta
It's
tell
a
them
reason
like
why
that.
I'm into you. Why I feel for you. Why you here right now.
Man, you pull that scholarship quick.
Yeah, man.
We hey, I
Yeah,
done did
man.
hey, one of my coaches like, listen, we ain't cut 6 people for you to be missing practice
Right.
because you ain't
Right.
feel good or you was upset. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be in my feelings sometimes. I was riding that pine. I
Yeah.
wasn't getting it. I wasn't
Yeah.
getting the
We all
girl.
have been there.
We all
Yeah.
been there. So it's just
Yeah.
like now the coach, hey, listen, you're not doing what you need to do. That's why you're not playing. And if you keep it up, you're out of there. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
Now
Facts.
the first day that woman tell you no, you ain't gotta be tripping off of it. I'm just letting y'all know. You ain't gotta, all right, abundance mindset. She told me no today. Like, no, figure out, all right, okay, this what you need. All right, babe. Boom. I need you to be cooperative. She still not being. Then all right.
We
Now
got
you
another
gotta
question,
start
bro.
putting some stuff on the
Right.
table
Right.
or put your foot down. That's what I call it. If I'm putting my foot down, that's the last draw. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly.
If I'm
Certainly.
putting my foot down, I'm calling gentleman tips. I'm like, yeah, gentleman tips. I need those tips to go back to dating because I'm
Try to
about to be out there again. You know what I'm
back on
saying?
the market.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where's the erotic poetry spot again? Okay, where the happy hour
For
at?
the vibe.
Man, come on. So,
Certainly.
and when I leave, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere, and that's another thing.
Gotta have boundaries, man.
Gotta have boundaries.
I know it's hard sometimes. You know,
Gotta have
it be hard
boundaries.
sometimes, but you gotta have boundaries, man. Yeah, man.
Gotta have boundaries. So that's the other. Gotta have boundaries. Certain things should not be said. Certain things are deal breakers, and I learned that. I learned that. One thing about the Most High, man.
What is a deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker for me is mm, um, if I come to you and you tell me I stopped doing something because you don't treat me right or blase squaze, and I make a pitch start right there effort, and I
Yeah.
said I ain't gonna do it again. All right, I got you, and you don't change. She don't change back to what I liked about it.
Right.
So it's basically not cooperating with me. That's not being fair to Sue. It's just masculine energy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I'll give you another example of deal breaker for me. If and this is a deal breaker, but if I ever see something on social media, because every woman got it. If I see something on social media pertaining to my relationship, whether you name my name or not,
Oh yeah.
I learned that quick because at first I'm like, well, she ain't name my name, but people know
Yeah.
who you dating.
Right.
Or she ain't name my name, and you don't nip this shit in the bud. I don't even nip it in the bud no more. It's the deal breaker. Like, bro, why we just had an argument, and I see subliminals on your tweets on
Right.
your page.
Right.
Yeah, this shit open just like that. It's a deal breaker. I got too much going on for you to be out here thinking you going to play with me like that. Like that's just for me.
I got a
I
question for
had to
you.
change. I had to change. I used to be laid back with it. Like, all right, but what I told you, them red flags get redder. Those red flags, fellas, believe them. When a woman tell you who she is, believe her. All right. If you find out your girl kind of hoe and you let the whole shit slide, it's gonna be just more hoe shit. She gonna be bigger,
Down here.
Yeah, trust me.
Down here.
If you give somebody an inch, they gonna take them out. That's just how it is. And I'm at the age, you at the age. Um, if you date women your age, whatever they show you, that's what it is. And you gotta
Better
clear it
believe
because it's just gonna get worse from that. You know
it.
what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be like, yeah, I'm gonna give her another chance, man. I done ran out of chances 4 relationships ago. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm grown.
Exactly. So, what you think is a red flag for you? Because we all got
Uh,
different red flags. You know what I'm saying?
a red flag for me. Sneakiness, man.
Sneaky.
Yeah, sneakiness, lying, uh, trying to make me believe something that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like keep it 100 with me. I promise, keep it 100 with me. And it's funny you got to fix it again.
Oh, we leaving the Matrix. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
so
I don't know what to do. I'd have fixed. I'd have been at the thing at the camera by now. Yeah, it's time to update
we
the
gotta
camera. That's
gotta
all it
gotta
is.
get it right.
But for you, what you were saying?
So I'll give you a
Hold on. Mhm. You give me what?
so yeah. So just give you an example of the sneakiness, the it's like I just got this thing, man. Well, I just took like one of them personality tests and I came back like I think it was like an influencer or something. I can feel stuff, I can see things, I can connect with people. So I have a certain way of
A leader.
yeah, certainly. I have a way I can connect with people. And one of these, girl I used to talk to, it was just something off. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I could not put my finger on it, but I'm one of the people I listen to my instinct. I
Yeah.
listen to my gut. Like I don't have to have viable proof to validate what I feel. I just know what I feel. I just know when I go against it,
Because
I
sometimes
lose.
once you get that proof, it's too late.
Yeah. It could be
It's too
way
late.
too late.
Because
You
I'm
know what I'm
not like
saying?
that. I got a good heart. So I give people that
Yeah.
maybe she was having a bad day. Maybe she was this, that, the third. But when you're in a relationship, fellas, and this what I struggle with. Because I have, like I said, I like to give people second chances. I always just call myself on the king of second chances. But you give that person a second chance, the next time they mess up, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be more intense.
Certainly.
You know what I'm saying?
Certainly gonna
It's
take it
gonna
up
be
another
more
level.
intense. The Most High gonna show you if you're hard headed, you're gonna live a life of chaos
Hmm.
until you
Uh-huh.
get it right. Sometimes you just don't need that. You don't need
Yeah,
that in your
man.
life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I value what I value the most now when it comes to relationships. Believe it or not, is peace.
Oh man.
If she not bringing you
Oh
peace,
man.
that is the deal breaker for me. If I feel as soon as I feel stressed because I'm being with you, it's done for me.
Yeah, I got too much other stuff on my mind to
Yeah.
be dealing with that.
Soon as if I feel like I gotta explain myself, it's
Yeah,
over with.
man.
I'm done doing that.
I
I
ain't.
am done. You gotta love my dirty draws. I mean, before I jump in a relationship, you gotta love my dirty draws, and
Yeah,
you gotta been loving my dirty draws
yeah, man.
for a certain period of time before I be like, you know what, this
Yeah.
I could do
I ain't
this.
got to deal like I
I
just
ain't.
don't deal with stuff I don't have to. Like that's just what it is.
That is some alpha males
Yeah,
right there.
that's
If
just
you ain't
what it
gotta
is.
deal with it, don't deal with it. And I always tell people we all in beta situations somewhere or other. Some of us stuck on a job that we gotta deal with. But you need to be making a plan to grow from that job or upgrade the job.
Facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So in the same thing with a relationship. I know plenty of cats, man. I mean, I live with old girl. We signed a lease and she cheated on me and she called. I got caught up. Now she trying me. Well, y'all roommates now. Tell her pay her half of the rent. Well, I was paying no. Tell her to pay her half because we not together and save your little half or whatever you got to do when that year
Mm-hmm.
up, clear it or save enough money to clear it in the middle. Like I done seen cats actually take up a second job just so they can have their own until the lease was up. I see women do it all the time. Like, bro, I done seen chicks
Mm-hmm.
in relationship. I still stay with my man. I understand that. I done been in those situations where I was broken up with somebody and I still had to live there. Which brings me to my next thing.
I've been there
I
too.
know,
Shit.
I know y'all don't want to hear this, but you really don't know a woman till you live with her. All bullshit aside, bro, you could think you got the most perfect woman till you live with her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, yeah, I mean,
understand whatever red flag you see before y'all even move in, that flag gonna be redder and y'all move in.
that thing gonna be piping hot.
The flag, and then if it keeps up because you ain't, in your alpha energy, you not moving the right way, that flag gonna burn the house down.
Right.
You understand? The
Right.
Bible already tell y'all, for those who don't believe it, but it's real. Rather a man live in a house, rather a man live in the woods. It say the woods. No blanket, no nothing. In the house with a quarrelsome woman. I done been there. And it's not all women are evil and they gonna quarrel with you, but bro, if you get it to that point or you pick the wrong one for yourself that's not compatible with you, bro, um, you gonna be in the burning
I got a
house.
question for us too.
All right, go ahead and say the question.
Let me see what we got. Let's
Bro,
say,
y'all gonna have to do a part 2.
man, thing went by fast. Let's say a woman is in a relationship with a beta male. She knows it, but she loves his ass though. Now she's tuned in to us right now. Like, damn, they right. What advice would you give that woman, or what would you say to her because she loves her beta man and wants to lead him to thinking like an alpha without insulting his manhood? That's crazy.
Say that last part, because I was stuck on the
That's
beta like she
crazy.
loves a beta male. Okay.
What advice would you give that woman, or what would you say to her because she loves her beta man and wants to lead him to thinking like an alpha without insulting his manhood?
You gotta leave your man.
It's a problem.
That's already a problem.
That's already a problem.
And I keep telling women this. If you got something good, hold on to it. Just because he ain't the most alpha version of himself. And I always say this, it's a spectrum.
Hmm.
Alpha, beta. Most men, hold on, let me get in the middle.
Hmm.
Alpha over here, beta over here. Most men fall in between. It could go like this. You know what I'm saying? And my alpha mindset was always forged in fire anyway, because deep down I've been trying to be as beta as I can for a long time, or player. I like to say player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For a long time, to the point where it's like, I'm in these relationships and I'm not finding any peace because I'm not walking in my truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I had to unprogram myself, walk in my truth, tell the truth, tell what I want. You know what I'm saying? Manifest the type of relationships and type of vibes I want with women. Guess what? I get more submission. I get more everything I want out of the relationship. He gotta want more. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
So
crazy.
complacency is a must. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I made 100,000. I'm trying to figure out a way to make 300,000. Once I make 300,000, I'm trying to figure out a way to make 1,000,000. Once I figure out a way to make 1,000,000, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make 1,000,000,000, and I'm gonna do it with a smile on my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not being greedy, but why not? You know what I'm saying? But he don't understand the game never stops. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do some. He gotta do some digging. You can't make him do the digging. Because I always tell it. I say women are naturally turned off by the super nice guys. They turned on by the real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Structure. We all need it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to. You don't want to play for a basketball team that the coach say, "Hey, y'all, coach. Hey, y'all do whatever y'all want."
No structure.
No nothing. How we gonna win a championship? And we practicing how we want to practice. But you go to like the Patriots, or you get on a team with some dogs, you are not practicing however you want. It's structured. So it's the same thing when a woman get on a man team and the man like, yeah, whatever you want to do, baby. Like he's not creating.
Ah,
He's not creating. She definitely won't out. Like, damn, this man treat me good, but he don't create nothing. I gotta always suggest it.
right.
You know, man, get in the car, man. Shut up. Let's go.
Let's rock and roll,
Let's
man.
rock and
Tighten
roll.
up.
We finna have some fun. That excitement. Most dudes don't. They don't have that because they never had the audacity. So it just all depends on how he
Mhm.
want to live his life.
I would
Some
ask.
dudes, some dudes are miserable in their marriage because they don't want to upset their wife or they don't want to do nothing risque. And I ain't talking about go out and cheat, but just take the wheel like that because their relationship, your relationship got to be founded on the alpha male principles. Hey, baby girl, I have a plan. I'm gonna lead.
That's the energy out the
That's the
dribble.
energy.
Yeah.
You see, you with my program, you fit into my life, or you don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats aren't programmed like that's the problem.
Mhm.
They're programmed to be like, oh my God, a woman picked me. I got to do everything I can to keep her. You know what I'm saying?
Could never go out sad like that, man.
And I
Could
learned,
never go out like that, dog.
man, I learned this. Oh, whoever asked that question, bro, they could be on their way out for a long time if it take the right alpha male to come through, and they're gonna be on their way out.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I,
Just
w-
because the energy ain't there.
I would ask, uh, does he even know that he's a beta? Because there are some betas that think they're alphas, right? But the beta and the alpha, the difference is the mindset.
That's
It's
and
how
that
you carry
yes,
yourself.
it's how you
You know what
carry
I'm
yourself.
saying? That's the biggest component to this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman is asking that or thinking about that, she got her eye on the alpha already. She trying with his beta, but his alpha got her attention just because of his energy, the way he carry himself, the way he go about doing things. You know what I'm saying? So
And we got to do it. We gonna do it. We gonna talk. We gonna gentlemen tips.
yeah, man.
Let me tell you
Free
something.
game, man.
We got free game, but we
We got
definitely
some.
have to show them how to maintain an alpha energy. You know, an
Yeah,
alpha interaction with a woman.
yeah. But it's a being though.
Yeah,
Like it's not like you turn it on,
and turn it off.
you turn
Nah,
it off. It's kind of what you is. It's like it's a
yeah,
discipline. It's just like it's
it
what you
ain't. It
do.
ain't that.
You
And
know
I
what I'm
always say
saying?
that. I tell some women, I say this. You on the alpha female stuff. I don't subscribe to it, but it's a certain type of man that's gonna be with you. And I'm not it. I like my women feminine. I don't like it masculine at all.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you can't take initiative and do stuff for me and
Right,
not be a help me. I need to help me.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? I'm looking
right.
for a wife. If you telling me, hey, I got all these degrees, I do this, I do that, that's fine. How's that gonna fit into my process of being the most alpha version of myself? How's that gonna affect my legacy? You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to write a book, are you a publisher? Of course, this is a great match. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
But if I'm
Certainly.
trying to write a book, you know what I'm saying? And you in the book burning business, that ain't no match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We got to be on the
yeah.
same page of the same stuff. You got to have time to dedicate to my process. If you at work as much as me, bro, we roommates. You know what I'm saying? We roommates. Hey, bro, I'm doing a show. I'm gonna hit you right back. Yeah, I had to take that call.
Yeah, man.
So I want people to understand like where we coming from. It's to me it ain't nothing wrong being beta. It's just not a life I want to live.
I wouldn't say there's nothing wrong, but even
It's
just
not a life I want to live. I'm not a
yeah,
submissive man, and I ain't never met a woman who want a submissive man. That's the weird part. Even the toughest, roughest alpha female proclaiming this chicks be like, I don't want my man submissive. Like, bro,
if I had to think of a guy from
golly,
from a TV show, we think of what that show was,
Al
Family
Bundy.
Matters,
Oh,
with how Steve was with Laura,
yeah,
but then when Steve turned into Stefan,
That's a good.
you know what I'm
Nah,
saying? The energy is just different. Like that's why I don't believe in how can I say this? I don't believe in trying to force things. I don't believe in trying to make a woman like me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not happening, man. It's not happening,
but
dog.
that's probably like I always say, you gotta do what's best for you. They around here worried about energy. That man taking care of home, loving on you, doing what he can. Yeah, you ain't gonna have that edge or that alpha male, but you got the basics. What a woman needs: security. You know what I'm saying?
She want her back broke, my boy. She want to go up and through there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I know he not doing that. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
All I can tell you is subscribe. Subscribe to podcast Anchor, Alphacology.
Man, we gotta turn this thing up, man. We gonna have to.
We cut it raw. Now, guess what? Now I got my man's over here. Double dose of that alpha male pill.
Yeah, man.
You need a double dose sometimes. Shoot, I gotta listen to some of my podcasts sometimes to get myself out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to. It's fun. I ain't gonna lie, this is fun. I love calling levels of manhood and masculinity alpha. Cause that's what it is. I had to break that down to people like, bro, I ain't really gotta call it alpha, but it's gonna attract what I need to attract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like you talking about good guy tips. Like, no, man. It's gentlemen.
Ain't no sucker.
Yeah. So we're not gonna call it. It's certain things. Sucker. You give things a certain label to attract a certain energy.
Right.
So guess what? I'm gonna always call it alpha energy. Right. When I'm the manly man, the most man, the best man I could be, the stuff people are scared of in society because masculinity obviously is toxic nowadays. I don't care. Because guess what? They can say toxic masculinity all they want to, but you see right there in that comment, my husband beta. I need him more alpha. You know what I'm saying? My man beta. I get it all the time.
You see it all the time. Man.
I see it all the time. Like me, my interactions are always going to be more dominant. And if I feel like I don't get the dominance I want in my relationship, I remove my energy. Go ahead, baby girl, go about your business.
Speaking of that, we just seen the video with the girl going to Atlanta.
Oh man,
spirit of the moment. I don't know if he can pull it up.
Yeah, man. So
I know we can talk about it though.
Describe it real quick, man. The girl basically was laying in the bed with dude, and dude, she got up and started getting dressed like she was going to the club, and she looked this dude dead in the face and said, "I'm going to Atlanta to see my
sick auntie." Crazy.
And dude was just like, "You're not going to Atlanta." Da. She left. Oh, y'all see how she do me? That's beta.
Big beta.
She would have never did an alpha like that. First of all, ain't no way in the world you taking off to go somewhere else and I don't know and you gonna call yourself my girl, my lady, my queen. None of that. It ain't no title between us once you making moves unauthorized.
That's a hell of an unauthorized move, right?
And you lying.
You lying about it.
We all know
we gotta have a conversation about this.
No.
First quarter.
Go do what you do. Because when you get back here, you might see somebody in the kitchen cooking for me. You know what I'm saying? It could work.
She did it foul though. She did it so foul. She didn't care. She didn't care about his feelings. She was like, I got my red bottoms in his bag. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? She about to go hang out with a homegirl. Then she hit him with, you don't trust me? You don't trust me? You trying to gaslight me, shawty. Come on, man. You try my life.
I don't care. Abundance mindset. That's what happens when you don't have abundance mindset. That beta's gonna seep out of you. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a baby. I done been in those situations.
It's been a while for me, my boy. I can't even cap. I ain't going back to that.
I ain't never going back. Nah. Because it don't sit right in my spirit.
Facts.
It's emasculated. She emasculated him. Because there ain't no way she gonna leave. That's not the first time she did that.
Oh no, she sides him all the time. But she wore the pants in that relationship. I bet he's a beta.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Cause she a pretty girl. He probably feel like,
that's the
oh,
baddest chick I ever had.
yeah,
Bro, stop wiping up the baddest chick you ever had. That don't because she gonna end up being the worst chick you
yeah.
ever had.
She can be the baddest, but you still can be the man in a
Man, you still
relationship,
yeah.
man, boy. You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all don't understand that. Like when I say abundance mindset, if we live together and let's just say he paying all the
It's a
bills.
lot of stuff we got to do a part two because
Man,
it's
hey
it's
yeah,
so
man.
much we could
Hey yeah,
tap
man.
on,
We
bro.
gonna
It'll be
tap
crazy.
in
What
on that.
almost an hour and a
The
half, man.
boundaries, we
Shit,
gotta
crazy.
get those boundaries right. What else I said? Boundaries. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check the red flags.
Man.
All right. You
Yeah.
gotta know why you getting in a relationship. So you gotta have your own rules. If she not dedicated to your process, that ain't alpha. So whatever, you gotta
She
have a
should be
plan.
adding value to you,
Yeah.
not taking, not stressing you out, not ignoring. Man, boy, it's so much.
Relationship, you gotta be relationship ready. That means a provider. If you can't provide for yourself, what you worry about being with a woman for? Even me, like some of the stuff that I was struggling with women with early on is because I ain't provide for myself enough.
Hmm.
Or like you said, I was in the 50-50, you pay, I pay. And that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, Baby girl, yeah, you got your money. When I need your help, just be ready to move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're
And
gonna talk about financial dynamics of
yeah,
relationship at a later date. But like I said, man, we went for a little minute. Um, like I always say, man, gentleman tips right here.
man, appreciate you.
Tell them where you can catch him on YouTube, right?
Man, listen,
He got something coming
man,
up.
I got some, I
I'm
got
gonna
some,
push him every day.
I
Like
got some good things coming up, man. I'm gonna start my channel, start my YouTube channel.
I'm
Man, I gotta start my
subscribing.
Facebook. I got some good stuff coming, man. I was just doing the gentleman tip just on the strength, but the way it has been well received, it has me like, man, this really can help other men. You know what I mean? Could help other men, especially men that might just need a tad bit of guidance, right? Sometimes we don't have a safe place for men to vent their frustrations, right? Because we live in a world where when men start talking about certain things, they get criticized or they get picked at. Well, I'm going to create an environment where we can talk to me about it, and we can have real good, healthy conversations. And moving forward, man, I'm excited, man.
Man,
I'm
hey,
certainly excited.
man, listen, y'all already know what I'm doing over here at Alphacology. I even got, hey man, y'all want to jump in the group chat? I got the group chat where we help each other out. We encourage each other to have a healthy interactions and not take no bullshit. Also, but you know, we do that, and also, I'm gonna have the class coming soon, the Alpha Energy class.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
it's
tough.
gonna be a small fee. It ain't
That's
gonna be
tough.
nothing crazy, but
That's
it's
tough.
gonna be on Saturday, probably Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the Patreon coming soon, where I go more in depth and get more personable with what I go through. But like I always, everybody want to hear my side of the story and these stories and that. Listen,
I got a ton of
baby,
stories.
I got tons of stories about myself, but you want to hear my side of the story, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I always say that. You want to hear how I overcame certain things? Yeah, I'm gonna drop those jewels on my Anchor. So hit me up on Anchor, Alphacology. That's on Spotify, Alphacology, Apple Podcasts, Alphacology. Shout out to Vibin. We're gonna be doing more stuff with Vibin Network. And I do mean that when I start my Patreon, y'all gonna see the daily dose. You gonna get a daily dose of what how I keep my alpha energy up, and I'm gonna give y'all tips and tricks, man. I'm talking about from real estate to stock market to weight training to the supplements we gonna be taking. I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. We gonna hold each other accountable to the healthy interactions with women, healthy interaction. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? I kept telling dudes, I said all women ain't like that, and I hate to say it, but it's true.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying? I done ran into some healthy, like I done ran into some healthy minded females, and that is
certainly.
they put in the work. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, I might showcase the few, to show y'all, like, bro, these people, these women put in the work, these men put in the work, and we getting it done. So we doing that, man. So, and of course, I got the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be doing some light work on there. I can't go too intense on YouTube. They already flagged me one time.
Yeah. You can't say certain stuff.
They already flagged me one time. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it, you know, I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna do a couple reviews, but we're gonna have fun on YouTube as well. So y'all gonna get triple doses of me when it comes to this alphacology masculinity thing, man. Because that's what we need. There's a lot of cats that wasn't raised with fathers, and they're trying to find their way. They're trying to find why it's so bad to be masculine. You know what I'm saying? When everybody trying to tear down their masculinity, especially as black men. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting a good fight. Y'all can find me on Twitter, Jones G Fashaw. Y'all can write me on Facebook, Gregory M Fashaw. I do all types of business right now. My favorite is real estate. Real estate Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
We located here in Florida. When y'all definitely trying to get property and grow your legacy and grow your finances. So we here. And like I always say at the end, man, shout out to Vibing. We appreciate y'all. And like I always say, this ain't tea. This is protein. Peace out.
Man, appreciate you guys.
I need to put that on the shirt, man.
First quarter.
For real.
First quarter. I enjoyed it, man. 100%. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm doing one on Sunday, man. Also, yeah.
Baby mama, she go hard. Oh, we out of here though. Swabby on top of the roof. Can't throw me out of the loop. Give me the dough. Matter of fact, throw me the check. I need the swoosh. Bitch, I be dolo, don't hang in the group. Rather just hang from a noose. Fuck you expect when your hoe choose on a nigga. Like I just hang with the noobs. So throw me the oop. What time for the homie that really be focusing out here collecting the paper? What time for the homie that really be focusing? Don't get no fuck by the hater. Play this shit loud for your neighbor. Give me the vibe until I turn the vapors. The vibe until I meet the maker. So we out of here. When I was a young and I had to be home by the street light. Now we hustle on the street light. As long as that motherfucking be right. Off the street, I give it all for my niggas. Baby mama, she go hard for a nigga. Oh, my mama take a trial for a nigga. And this be the vibe. When I was a young and